Hey, g'day everyone, this is Mike, and today, right here, right now, I'm going to be bringing you number 3 of my top 10 Wubbed Command & Conquer 3 Tiberium Wars replays. And here we have, on 103 Wubbs, we have Sharp versus Viotti, and this is on the 108 patch. So we are currently on version 1.09, this one's on the version 1.08. How I did it, before I get any questions, is you download it and load it. You don't have your Tiberium game open. You basically download it, and from the downloads, you click to view the match from there. So it'll open up in that patch. If you try and open it up, if you save it into replays and you open it up from Tiberium Wars itself, it won't open. It'll say it was from a previous patch and can't play. But that is a lie. A very big lie. But anyway, it's getting late, so I've got another 6 to do, so this should be interesting. And I've got a 2,000 page essay to write on actually, I don't even know. I gotta check, but that's all right. I need to please you guys. I'm a giver, not a taker. That's why my girlfriend loves me so much. Anyway, here we go. We have, hold on, let me check. We have Sharp as Scrin in the top left-hand corner, and we got Viotti in the bottom right as our blue nod. Let's go. As for patch notes, not too sure what is different in the patch. We shall probably see, though. Hope you guys have seen my other 2 videos. I am going to be back casting. I know I've said that a lot, but this time it's for real. I definitely want to, before Generals, expand my viewer base, really get myself out there for the Command & Conquer community. It's something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, but there's been a lot of personal issues and commitments that I've had to go through and struggled with. So now I really want to commit myself to producing the best content there is. And of course, to do that, I need your guys' feedback. I can't do it myself. And yeah. That's what I want to do. On that note, speaking of viewer base, just a shout out to CNC Zone, who, if you look down the Tiberium Wars video pages, the casting page, he has filled the entire page and then some. He has been on that alone, and I don't think he gets enough credit for it, so definitely go check out his videos. And of course, over at Kane's Wrath, you've got the one and only Green Zero, who fellow Aussie, always does an amazing job. And you've got Cybird as well. I can't remember anyone else off the top of my head now. It's I'll look it up for the next video. But anyway, we have we have Sharp in the top left-hand corner and Viotti in the bottom right. Sharp going for a outpost expand creep into here. Not going to be going... didn't put the outpost closer, so his harvest has got a fair way back to go compared to Viotti, who's literally built his refinery in the Tiberium field. But Seeker spam... Oh! Is this the patch that they did World Cyber Games on? Where all you saw was Scrin v Scrin and just Seekers, and more Seekers? I can't remember. Anyway. Going into this. Looks like Viotti tried a little bike rush through the back. Not going to work. Seeker's going to be pushing him out. Difference in builds here. Viotti just gone for the one refiner up top with the 2 harvesters. I guess it's the same type of efficiency. But his refinery is there, so that's going to save him a few seconds. Viotti scared, was originally going to try and put pressure on this blue Tiberium field, but saw the Seekers come up to the top. So deciding against that. A lot of Fanatics mixed into this assault, which is fantastic against the Seekers, which I think was the go-to build going back all the way back to 2007, mid-2007. I think that was the go-to build against Skrin, who Seeker spammed, because this is ridiculous. Like, look how many Seekers there are. So I think that was the go-to counter build for it. I'm just going to look through. Yeah, as you can see, that's just spam. But that's alright. That's what we love about Command & Conquer Tiberium Wars, was the spam. So we're going to see... sorry. My fault. That's probably a stupid phase. But you saw... Usually the build for Skrin was just Seekers into tripods. That was it. It's all coming back to me. Scorpion's going to be doing some damage to this gravity stabilizer. Looks like he was going to try and pull out a Devastator warship. I'm pretty sure this patch was the one where Harvesters brought in 2,800 instead of just the 1,400, and Blue was bigger at like 5,400 or something like that. But Flame Tank going to be coming in, going to be taking out the power plant, I think it was up here, and going to be taking out the tech center. So that's going to be denying the tripods for a long while. But that Flame Tank should be focused down pretty soon. If not, that's not going to be a good thing. But Scorpion's going to come in. Unfortunately, Devastator warship coming out in time. More Seekers being spammed out here. And yeah, I do believe this is the patch where Harvest is brought in 2,800. But before my next 08 patch, no, the next 08, I'm just looking at it here, is number 6. So we've got a 09 after this one, and we've got an 08 after that, and then another 08 after that one. So yeah, we shall just deal with it. Deal with my lack of knowledge of the past. Because the past is what shapes our future. Nah, that's bullshit. Make our own future. Alright, Scorpion Tank's going to be coming down. Laser Capacitors, sure, is on the way. That looks like it's Dozer Upgrades, which is the more cost-efficient item. If you guys do not know that, even in 0.09. Already, actually, no, he's already got the lasers. Scorpion Tank, the Dozer upgrade is more cost efficient for its time. As the lasers cost like takes a minute and a bit to build, where the Dozers like take 30 seconds. But Venom's gonna be, where are they? Venom's gonna be coming through the back. He's built the Venom for the Devastator warships. Unfortunately, doesn't have much to counter that at the moment. And not going to be able to take out that Scorpion. So we're going to see a flank off Scorpion tanks here. And that plasma missile battery doing a heck of a lot of wow. Heck of a lot of damage to the Venoms. But there are a lot of Seeker tanks looking to intercept. Flame Tank going to be chased away along with the rest of the Scorpions, not losing too much there. Cute little formation. Anyone want to get a screenshot of that? That's pretty cool. Where's my insert? Is it insert? No, it's not insert. Scroll lock? No, not scroll lock. What's the? Oh, maybe is it end? Is it end? Yeah, there you go. Look at that cinematic. I'll do the cute little. Oh. The zoom and rotate. Anyway. Back on, insert. No, end. Back here. We have these Venoms going to be taking out the Devastator warships. Not going to be doing any more damage to the Scorpions. Great status chamber there. Going to be cutting off at least half of those Scorpion tanks. But with those Dozer upgrades, Seekers do not do much damage at all to the Scorpions. And we're going to see the transition into rocket squads. And I was just about to say, Watch out for the swarm, buzzer swarm. That was quite obvious what was gonna happen there. But Venom's new reinforcement of Venom's coming in to try and take care of the buzzer squads, but no. It's just a cluster of everything at the moment. Looks like we're going to be seeing Storm Riders as well, and all the Venoms are being taken out, so they're going to be able to DPS all the Scorpions down, and that's a lot of husks. Really should take care of that. And yes, these Venoms are going to be taking care of those. Very good cleanup there from good old Viotti. And it looks like we've got a... Oh, no, not anymore. Oh, sorry, we do have a heroic Venom here. I actually had two. It'd be very interesting if both stayed alive. Looks like Sharp is still going to be going for those tripods. And this heroic Scorpion tank really should get out of there. You do not want to lose that, but it looks to me as though he will. So it looks like both teams are back to square one. We're going to be seeing Storm Riders try to do a little bit of damage. He's got all lit up. He's got a nice, neat 10. 11. 12. Where's the 12th one? 4, 8, 10, 11. No, he's got 11. There's 12. Lovely. Gonna be taking out... Venom's gonna be taking out this Tiberium spike. And it looks like they're just gonna trade Tiberium spikes. But there's a lot of Storm Riders. If those Storm Riders did focus down the Venoms or catch the Venoms out, that's not gonna be a good place for a Viotti to be in. Although... actually, it's kind of stealth tanks are good against Storm Riders. Their single target fire is good, but where stealth tanks really do shine, where the rocket small AOE splash does shine, is when they clump up, especially with Venom squads. Venoms, when they fire at a single target, as you can see there, they're not following the target, but they clump up there. But if they follow a target, they just clump up because they all try and get to the nearest spot to focus down a unit, and they just clump up like anything. So like one good volley you can take out like 20 Venoms. But it looks like we're going to see we've got Tiberium Infusion, and we've got the... No, we don't have the Converser yet. Looks like we saw a Tiberium Cat Missile going down. Don't know how long ago that was, but it doesn't really matter at the moment. There's not a lot of Tiberium on the field left. So stealth tanks at the back. That was a cool little 360 if you missed that. And looks like we're going to be seeing a Storm column going down, of course. It gives the passive buff to the Storm Riders, so they're almost unkillable. I don't know what it actually gives. Pretty sure it's a defense buff. That allows them to soak up a little bit more damage, which is always a good thing. Tell you what I want to see. I want to see planetary assault carriers. You just never see that anymore. No, actually, you never saw planetary assault carriers. It was just too easy to kill them. Really, just mass venom. Mass venom just ruined your day. They were so expensive. And didn't matter whether you built gunwalkers or seekers or what else is there. Shock troopers didn't matter. The Venom's DPS was high enough to get rid of all your planetary assault carriers before all the Venoms died. But these Tiberium fields here, so that's a little bit of an escort. For these harvesters, but very justified. Looks like he's going to try and attack through the vulnerable section on the south side of Sharp's base. Leading with the stealth tanks, probably not the best. Of course, they've got the high move speed, so that's just poor miss micro. I'll say miss micro instead of poor micro, because you cannot fault Viotti for his micro. One of the best back in the day. So these guys are going to be coming up here for a little bit of heal. And looking up here, these Venoms are going to be taking out the harvesters. So we'll just have a look at the money rolling in here. Sharp sitting on bottom dollar. What is he building? Anything? Looks like he's building a storm column. And looks like he's trying to pump out some devastators as well. Viotti is chilling pretty nicely. All his harvesters are back. And what is he building? He's doing some vertigos. So that'll be an interesting play. Looks like he's going to try and bomb Sharp into submission. My thing on generals, just quickly, you saw me go through and go, oh, what's he building? Oh, he's building a storm column. What is he building? I'm not sure. I have to go through. I would love to see a StarCraft implemented replay system where you could go everything tabs down the side, plays APM, build order, how many units he has on the field, what units he has on the field, how much money he has, everything listed on hotkeys and graphs. That'd be amazing. Also, new Heartless Swarm has implemented a replay system where you can, while watching a replay, you can jump in and play from a particular spot. So if you lost to someone and you're like, oh, damn it, I know I could have done better. You watch the replay, you go into that exact spot where you go, alright, I think I can beat him from here. And the computer takes over. And I think the computer does, it tries to follow the build order as much as possible of the other player. But of course it's not 100% there yet. But it's almost there. It's almost, yeah, it's very good. So I'd like to see something like that. But yeah, make sure you post your comments on either below or in the generals2.org. I'm pretty sure is the URL for the Game Replays general subsection. A huge fight here going on. Looks like we're going to be seeing just a whole lot of lasers going off. Devastator's being shut down by the Venoms, but being countered again by the Storm Riders. And very good back move here from the stealth tanks and the rockets, pulling out of range on the tripods and allowing the rockets to focus on the Storm Riders. So air superiority back in Viotti's favour, but it'll be interesting. It's a little game of cat and mouse at the moment. No one wants to go too forward, no one wants to go too far back. And we'll just pop up the mini map again. Now it looks like we're going to see some more vertigos coming in for some bombing runs. Where are you guys going? You're keeping me on my toes, tell you what. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm going to be dropping... maybe that was its intended target, not too sure. But I do know vertigos, if they are unstealthed, they will bomb the nearest target. Because their aggro changes from a stealth unit to... oh no, that's not how stealth works in this game. Never mind. It just attacks whatever unless you've got it on hold command. See Tiberium being dropped here for Viotti. Sharp with his growth accelerators. And I always say it in matches that last long. This becomes a crucial part of the game. The management of your Tiberium. Because if Sharp was to not harvest anything for the next 2 or 3 minutes, he would have decent sized Tiberium fields. Don't know why I built another refinery, that seems stupid. You'd have decent sized Tiberium fields because you guys know how it works. You've got the, as you can see here, that's the baby sapling there. That's the intermediate, and that's the mature, pretty sure. So what happens is that the baby, when the baby grows in, so the vein spawns baby ones, right? The baby ones grow into intermediates. Once they hit intermediate, they then start producing babies. And then when the babies go into intermediate, then they start spawning babies. Then the intermediate goes into the big papa seed, which gives the most money. If you allow that to grow, and of course the growth accelerator is 33%, I think, or is it more? Could be more actually, I'm not too sure on that. But the growth accelerator speed up that process. If you know you can survive for the next few minutes without building any units, do it. Definitely, because you can just grab and so much more money if these fields are somewhat full rather than just eating up the babies all the time. So it looks like up here we're going to be seeing the scorpion tank's going to be taking out the harvester, but status chamber going out. But I don't know whether that was a good move or not. That status chamber's lasted so long. Actually, it was probably a good move. But Viotti trying to push bottom, being repelled away by a shit ton of tripods. But it looks like it's a counter decoy. The decoy army up top. And the decoy army at the bottom, where actually the original decoy army was the real army. Yeah, get your head around that. So as you can see, these guys are trying to scrounge around for any Tiberium at the moment. So what I'd like to... Oh, here we go. Sorry, I missed that. A lot of avatars. A lot of tripods going down from the focus fire off the lasers. Rockets at the back with the stealth tanks doing a whole lot of range damage. But good work there from Viotti, taking out the husks as well. Definitely being cost effective with that attack there. These Venom's going to be trying to take out that missile battery, and then going to be focusing on the Devastators. One going down, second one going down, and we're just going to be poking away. Another plasma missile battery going down, and don't want to clump up those Venoms. Plasma missile battery does do a little bit of area of effect damage, and like I said before, when those Venoms do come to sorry about that, guys. Accidentally hit the mute button on my microphone. As I was saying, the Venoms, as they do chase targets, do clump up a lot. So this is turning into a massive game. Long game. Maybe I won't be able to get all 10 done tonight because it's currently 5:30 in the morning. I've got uni tomorrow. But that's alright, I don't sleep much anyway. But Devastator Warship's going to be coming in to try and counter this Scorpion push. Avatar's going down and going to be running over those husks, going to be destroying them, so that's always a good move to destroy husks. I haven't seen a lot of Gunwalkers yet, surprising considering the amount of Venoms, but I guess they don't do too much damage onto the Scorpion tanks, but going to be forced back here and taking out another husk, and that was, I swear I just saw a vapor bomb, but my eyes could be deceiving me. Stealth tank going to be coming through the bottom with a lot of Scorpions and fully upgraded rocket squads. Going to be taking out these tripods, and last one going down. So I don't see anything. Oh no, wait, at the top. More Scorpion Venom's going to be coming through the top. Not much Sharp can do about the counter, these double attacks. But able to clean up the first one. But again, back to the bottom. Going to be taking out the base at the bottom. Slowly working his way up. This is the problem with the composition of Sharp. He's just been pulled apart by the mobility and DPS of the Scorpion Rocket Army of Viotti. Ooh. Looks like we're going to be seeing... Oops, I know you guys don't like that. Our drone platform being moved ever so slightly. And you guys are going to have to retreat. This is a fantastic game, this. This makes me want to come back and play. Vertigo's going down. Oh yes, going down, and 3 go down there. So that's a lot of poke being taken out there by a little bit of poor positioning and poor decision making. But Viotti pushing top again. Drone platform being caught out. Where were you? He must have moved. Oh no, he's built another drone platform. That's weird. He must have built that for the storm columns. Not too sure why, because that's going down. Why would you do that? Why would you put that there? It's so stupid. But anyway, you've got the Scorpion tanks going to be taking down the avatars with the help of the Venoms. Venom's going to be cleaning up the Buzzer Swarm, and that's going to go down. And the drone platform is going to go down as well. Going to be collecting up some trophies from the husks, destroying those. Phased tripod. I hope that just came off cooldown, because he could have used that a long time ago. Could have run havoc. Looks like we got a few heroic Venoms, which aren't a bad thing at all. They do so much damage. But okay, watch this. See what I mean by they clump up? Yeah, there you go. See, they slowly like clump together, which isn't a good thing at all. This is turning into a marathon. Had a few marathon. We'll have a few marathon games, I'm assuming. The Dragon v Apollo was very... sorry. Dragon, Apoth, Dackle and Yuri. That game, number 1, was a fantastic game. An epic of not understandable proportions. Unless you watch it. Then you can understand. Oh, I'm funny. Anyway, Vertigo's being rebuilt and not losing a single one. Always good. Always good. Oh, he's got 2. He's got 2 bays of them. Very good. Very good. If he runs, I do believe they get one-shotted by the storm column. The first bolt, anyway. What have we got? What have we got? We have got another bombing run. So up top, yeah, they get one-shotted from the storm column. So, but it seems to me that he doesn't mind. Oh, he doesn't mind losing 1 Vertigo for a storm column, because a Vertigo costs 18. No, wrong. 1800. Look at that. For a 3k storm column, but storm column comes back and able to grab 3 Vertigos for the price of 2 storm columns, so not too bad. A bit better than what you usually do. A good force of Scorpions and stealth tanks here. Apologies. We're going to be seeing a Tiberium Catalyst missile. But this is going to be interesting. Is he going to go for it head on? Yes, he will. Storm Column not doing too much damage. Obviously, when, of course, I say obviously too much still. When the Storm Column goes, it leaves behind the Storm for about 5 seconds, I believe, but doesn't do the one-shot instant damages, like lots of little damage. But these Venoms, he's got nothing to answer the Venoms to. He's just got the plasma missile batteries. He knows he can't. Oh, there you go. Going down. This is what I mean by the area of effect. There's a few of them. See how they're all low? And yeah, they all go down at once. That's the problem. And he just postponed the chances of winning there just due to the fact he lost so many Venoms. That was ridiculous, but Avatar's slowly being produced out. But Sea Tiberium is going to be very handy. Music. Do you guys like music in the videos? Nice little techno rock, or some punk rock, some heavy metal, whatever you want. Well, that's a bit of an overkill there. Doesn't lose a single one though, so that's not too bad at all. But these avatars are going to be chasing back this, and oh, here we go. This is going to start getting interesting now. Looks like it's going to be all in. Venom's taking the brunt off the Storm Column damage, but there's too many avatars there. He's going to have to go back and see what he can do. Back to the drawing board here for Viotti. I have not seen from like the first... no, I have not seen any of Sharp's units in like Viotti's side of the map since like the Seekers at the start. Like it's just been Viotti, just pressure, really good. But unfortunately, like this is the problem with Command and Conquer. They make, oh, maybe it's just Tiberium Wars. They make the base defenses so strong that it awards people to turtle. It doesn't award people to like go out really pressure. Like I believe that base defenses should be an early game structure to help support aggressive play. Well, there you go, and losing a few, losing so many. For example, expansion should, you should expand when you're safe. It's a risk to expand. There needs to be I'm trying to explain. There should be a thing. I'm not explaining correctly at all. There should be a line in between expanding and not expanding. You're sacrificing something by expanding, and you're sacrificing something by not expanding. I should have just said that from the start. But to expand, you need to. There needs to be risk, but you can't just lose. Over like if you expand, you shouldn't just straight out lose. There should be ways of countering a all-in if you expand, and that is where base defenses come in. You shouldn't be able to do this where you go bloody thing goes all over the shop. I guess this isn't too bad, but you see those games where they just scatter the entire base with base defenses and all that. But I think lots of cheap, easy to kill base defenses is good, but this thing has so much health. So does this. That doesn't. But you know what I'm talking about. You look at StarCraft, the photon cannon. Yeah, you can spam it late game, but there are better things to do than spam it late game. Zerg, that's going to go down. Oh no, he's slowly going to try and creep his base defenses forward. With Zerg, you know, when they transition into Broodlords, you know 30 drones are going to come off the mineral line and transform themselves into base defenses. But that's how you protect an expansion. Basically, you're going through the tech tree. That's how you do it. You're sacrificing something for it. Terran don't have anything. They've just got the bunkers. So it's an early game thing. You don't see Terrans hole up in 100 bunkers at the end of the game, because that's just stupid. But yeah, I also think there has to be. This is turning into a Generals 2 video. Jeez. There can't just be 3 expansions in Generals. There can't just be that where you can just creep to all 3. There has to be. I know. I like, if you've watched any of my other videos or comments on game replays, you know how I think that Command & Conquer should implement a lot from StarCraft, because you see how StarCraft is built and how popular it is. You can't compare. You can't have an RTS game without comparing to StarCraft, really. And whoa, wait, this is a momentous occasion. He's moved over halfway. Wow. But here we go. This is going to be a massive battle. Really? Oh, he's running back. No, he's going to turn around and really needs to. Oh, this is going to be a good Vertigo bomb drop. Taking away all the shields. Really should be coming in with the. Oh, I don't know why you're not coming in with the Scorpion tanks now. That would have been a perfect opportunity. But yeah, maybe if. Again, I know I'm asking a lot from the other videos, but shoot me a PM or comment if you want to see if you want to hear a vlog basically of what I would like to see from Command & Conquer Generals. But back to the game at hand. Sharp versus Viotti, as you can see, just slowly poking. He's losing too many Vertigos. I don't know. I think these Vertigos would be much better in avatars or something of the like. But as you can see, just slowly going to be creeping forward with these missile batteries, because he knows air is the thing to go against avatars. But yeah, but the best AA is against AA, meaning anti-air, is the base defense, is the photon cannon. So he's forced to do that to move forward. Great status chamber there. That's absolutely fantastic. Buzzer swarm going down, being cleaned up by the Venoms, but those plasma missile batteries just doing work on the Venoms. Going to be rolling in. Phase is going down. Scorpions and everything are going to have to back off. This is a huge one. A huge marathon battle. And this phase lasts for another 15 seconds, I do believe. So he needs to back off. He needs to back off. What is he doing? No! Back off. So that's a nice formation move there. He's trying. I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to surround the avatars. Why I keep on calling them avatars? He's trying to surround the tripods before they go, as they go off phase. But unfortunately, I think this is the end. There's just too many avatars now. But he did a very good job on cleaning up those husks. Like, he's only got 5 avatars now. There was 5 on the ground, so But vertigos, more vertigos coming in. Sea Tiberium coming in as well. I don't know how he has the money for so many vertigos. Oh yeah, I know why. Because the patch is 2,800, that's why. Harvest is bringing that much. Alright, these tripods are back up. Money, fame, and fortune never could compete if I had you. Sorry, making up my own music now. If you guys aren't aware, I don't cast the games with the sound on. I haven't worked out how to. I have to turn the speaker volume down, and that was a good bombing run. Didn't lose any vertigos there. But I would like to see those vertigos take out that Devastator. There's no reason not to. They've got the little tail gunners. But, yeah, but those rockets are going to be chewed up by the Devourers, Devastators. So, but they do their job. They take it out. The rockets are going to be forcing the avatars back. And going to be taking out the husk for good measure. I can't remember what I was saying before. Lots of power to fund all the storm columns and plasma missile batteries. The longer this game goes, the more it goes into the favor of the screen, because they've got the growth accelerators. They can easily, if he was to get all his harvesters and send them up here, there wouldn't be much Viotti could do about it. As long as he escorts them with the, as long as he can escort them with the tripod. He's doing the classic the status chamber into shock trooper. Sell, because they're more cost efficient. You get the shock troopers for 300 instead of, or is it? You get them for 600 instead of 900, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's slowly trying to creep forward. Yeah, this looks to me as though Scrin is going to win. Just due to the fact that the pushing power of the status chamber, and because he just goes straight back into the line of the plasma missile batteries, and as you can see, like, there's all the vertigos gone. There's no poke. There's no there's no way of killing these avatars except the rockets now. And the rockets can be killed by the Devourers, Devastators very easily, as long as well as the buzzer hives, which hasn't come out yet. But is that Devastator going to go down? Yes, it will. But there's another one to take its place. That avatar's not going to go down, so now Scrin is in control of this Tiberium field. And I'm still haven't seen anyone take that yet, but that could have been a nice income for Viotti if he had realised that a little bit sooner. Obelisk going to go down due to the sheer firepower, and Viotti has thrown in the towel. Fantastic marathon here by both players. You look at, that was 43 minutes. 43 minutes. But I'd like, yeah, see, that's where, if you look at the resources, you can see that's where the the growth accelerators start to kick in, because they kick in and then it's just yeah, screen late game's ridiculous. But yeah, as you can see, Viotti, a lot more units. Sharp did go for that Seeker rush at the start, but then he just went straight into tier 3 and just kind of was in between that not very big unit count at all the entire game. As we look at the stats, and that tells a story. Usually, whoever has a lower kill death ratio in an even game, you know who was at which tech level and who was pushing rather than camping. But that was a fantastic game. Viotti has to be complimented on his ability to split push those plays where he went bottom top bottom again, top bottom top. That was really nice. So that's game number 3, Sharp v Viotti, and 103 wubs with 3,122 downloads. Our next game is Apollo versus Crashed Brain with 1 wub behind on 122. So it'll be interesting to see when I release these videos whether any of them get more wubs or not, but we shall see. I shall see you guys in the next video to round up our top 5. Catch up.